Hello everyone, our YouTube channel. So in this video we are going to discuss about Boto3, that is the Python uh, module or library that is used to interact with the AWS services. So with the help of AWS SDK for Python, the Boto3 is the official official my module or libraries are available. With the help of that, you can create or configure or manage the AWS resource such as EC2, S3, IAM, or whatever services we have. With the help of that, we can create the resource with the help of Boto3. So in this is the documentation, official documentation of AWS. Here we can search each and every service which you want to explore. So first of all, I am going to explore the IAM service. So in this documentation, I am going to search the IAM APIs which are available in Boto3. You can see here IAM. So here uh, the documentations are available, what are the methods or functions are available. With the help of that, we can complete our task. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, we have to create the client which will interact with our AWS. Okay, so for interacting the AWS, there are some prerequisites are there. First one is, let's talk about one by one. First of all, we need IAM credentials to interact with our AWS, because our Python script will be interact to our AWS. So making the communication, we need some such kind of credentials. So you have to create a user which have access of your AWS services, and we have to configure locally like AWS CLI, and configure the like access key and secret ID. Okay, access key and ID. Okay, so these things we require. So what I did, I already, you can see here, uh, let me show you the AWS console. So in AWS console, you can see, let me go to the user section. This is the user which I have created, and I created the access key. If you will go in security credentials, here you can create the access key. Okay, so that access key, with the help of AWS configure command, you can pass your credentials. Okay, and then whatever API you want to communicate with, you can communicate easily. Okay, so this is the way where we are interacting to AWS services. So uh, uh, first task which we are going to perform. So you can see here in AWS there are multiple things are there in IAM if we are talking about. So first one is IAM users, groups, roles and policies, identity providers, account settings, and root access management. All these things you can uh, whatever things you want related to IAM, you can perform with the help of Boto3. So let's talk about a simple real-time example. If any new employee is coming, or any new team member going to join your team, and in such a case, if you need any kind of users, so you will do, you will go to the users and provide the username and click next. Like suppose I am giving anything. If you want to give them console access, console in the sense GUI access, you can check box this one. Okay, otherwise we can provide the programmatical access. The permissions options are there. If you want to add this user to any group, you can add it. Okay, or directly you can attach any kind of permissions. Okay, I'm giving the administrator access for time being. Okay, and if I'm clicking on next, it will be going next part. Okay, here we can provide the tag related to these services, and once we will click on the create user, it will be create the users. This is the way via GUI we are creating the users. Okay, and second way is with the help of AWS Boto3, like Python Boto3 scripts, we can do that. So here we are, our intention is to learn Python automation uh, related to AWS services. So here what we are going to do, we are going to, first of all we have to import the Boto3, okay, while writing the script. So I have created one file, Python file. The file name should be the .py, like create user.py. And uh, first should thing should be import the module. So we are going to interact with the AWS. So for interacting the AWS we need Boto3, okay. And let's create a function, okay, for creating the user, so that we can reuse this code for the multiple times, okay. So this is the function diff and the function name and the argument which we are going to pass, okay. I think everyone is aware about how to write the functions. If you're not, then you can Google it or search any YouTube videos. Okay, so easily you can get the idea. So here I am going to create a client. Okay, client in the sense I am going to interact with the IAM. Okay, you can see the documentation here I shown you. Okay, here we have to create the client. Okay, so we are going to communicate with the IAM service. Okay, so here I will pass the like uh, client as a IAM. So here I am calling the Boto3 module and dot client, okay, and here I will pass the IAM, okay. And next I am creating a variable that call that name is response, okay. You can name it anything, okay. So IAM which I have created above, okay, dot I am calling the create method, create user method, okay. And here I will pass the username equals to username which I am taking from this function, okay. And here I am going to print the response whatever uh, task we are performing, okay. You can see here, and let's come out, बाहर आ जाते हैं एक बार इससे, okay. And let me call the function like which I have created. And while creating the function, you can see here, while calling the function, what we have to do, we have to pass the username, okay. So here we define a argument that you have to pass here while calling the function. So here I am going to pass the name like mm, Ajit hyphen k, okay. Let me save this file, control S, and mm, okay, you can see here I clear the terminal, and let me go it up, and here I am clicking on this, and you can see here we are getting the response, okay. You can see in response username is this, user ID is this, and this is the ARN which I have created, and created date and time, everything has been mentioned. We are getting the response as a log, okay, in form of JSON. So let's verify from the AWS console. This is my AWS console. Let me go back, and I am going to continue. You can see here in user section previously one user was there. If I will refresh, there two users should be there. See, this is the Ajit K user which I have created. You can see the ARN, this is my ARN which you can see in log as well. Response, you can see same response, same ARN we are getting, okay. So in this way you can interact with our Boto3 and start playing with the Boto3, okay. Then you will get the idea, create small functions, try to call that functions, and you can see what are the changes is happening on AWS, okay. But in initial stage I will suggest just try to interact in in dev environment or in your personal account. Don't do these things in your production account, okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.